This is Davey Vega, I'm Matt Fitchett, and together, we're the besties in the world.
And you're watching CCW CHAOS.
Hello Cape Championship Wrestling fans, thank you for joining us on another episode of CCW CHAOS on Fox 23 KBSI. CCW has an amazing history of tag team wrestling, from Besties in the World to Roscoe Elisa, LA Hustlers. We're about to take it to the ring for some amazing tag team action.
So Vape has been proudly serving the Southeast Missouri vape community since 2013. Enjoy a relaxed shopping atmosphere and explore our wide range of products, including starter kits starting at $18, mods, tanks, kits, Juul, nicotine salts, pods, and more. With new flavors every week and weekly discount promos, there's never been a better time to pay one of our 4 stores in Cape, Jackson, and Sykeston a visit. We also offer age-verified delivery to our customers in the Cape Girardeau area. So Vape and get rid of the ash today. CCW fans, welcome to our second episode for the Super Show 2, and we are glad to have you here tonight. We're kicking the show off with a huge 4-way tag team match. Asa Graham to get this all out. Shannon Young here with you tonight, along with Asa Grays, the 5-star man, Ali Abear, and of course the Big D, Dalton Anthony. Asa, this 4-way tag match starting off the show tonight is going to be big, and I don't just mean because of Barackus.
No, it also is, it's worth mentioning that this is for the #1 contendership to the CCW Tag Team Championships that we just saw 2 weeks ago. Mikey and Marco defeat the Pinnacle, Damone and Hollis.
Those tag team championships, now, it doesn't take long to become hunted, does it?
No, they get the target on their back immediately. First off, you see former tag team champions, the LA Hustlers, making their way to the ring, followed by Casey's Finest.
These two have been making a splash all over the place. Big, Dalton, huge in Kansas City, obviously.
Yeah, they've been tearing up in the tag team scene there, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do in Southeast Missouri.
You stalled right there, and I know why. It's because Barackus just came through that smoke and scared you.
A little bit.
Scared you, as he should. But Asa and Dalton and Ali, who's he teaming up with? We know him.
That is Joey O'Riley. We've seen him previously on 205 Live. He wrestles all over St. Louis and Illinois, the Midwest. An incredible high flyer. And you said, you know, we kind of paused for Barackus. You also kind of have to pause for the Crowleys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because speaking of just bringing a different energy to a room,
especially after what happened on the last episode where Jackson Crowley finally felled the treacherous Ace Hawkins. The Crowley family has to be invigorated right now, and you got to think that they're going to be maybe the team to beat in this match, but you have 4 teams in there, all of which could be the next CCW Tag Champions.
Yeah, there is really not an unsafe pick here in this match. We talked about it on CCW Live. I think the kind of unknown factor here is how Barackus and Joey O'Riley are going to work together, where we have 3 fairly established tag teams,
right,
and then 2 incredible competitors here together between Barackus and Joey O'Riley.
And we're starting off with, looks like Lamont and Jen, never mind, Lamont and Bradley, the notorious Bradley Diggs, also a hoss, as they say, big and dangerous, strong, and you got to like this power versus power matchup.
Well, we would if he hadn't immediately tagged Lamont back in.
Great strategy here. Confuse Jen. It's not hard. And
just the second Jen even makes a moment, I don't think either of the Hustlers really want anything to do with the... You know, we know how Bradley feels about horror icons, so he cannot be super thrilled with having to go... seeing the Crowleys across the ring there.
They are as horror icon as you can get. And Lamont starting off here, throws the shirt, takes some shots at Big Jen, trying to take him down early. Not a bad idea. Charges into the corner splash. Caught by Jen Crowley. And thanks for coming, Lamont. The screams will haunt my nightmares forever. We see Jen tagging in Otis there.
Lamont knows he's in trouble as he's draped across the top rope here. And double stomp to the back and then into a elevated DDT?
And it's, you put all the power or all the pressure on the neck and head, you're probably going to get your 3 count.
Let's say that almost was over early if Lamont hadn't grabbed the rope there. Otis hadn't even taken off his vest yet.
No, it just kind of shows that the Crowleys are always in the mood to hurt people. So the sooner they can get to that, the better. Now bringing Lamont to his knees and stereo super kicks right to the
dome crusher.
Either side of the head.
Now, Allie, who do you think wins in the fashion department, Jen or Otis? Are you a kilt kind of woman, or are you a mental institution jumpsuit kind of girl?
There's a bunny on the back of it.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I think Lamont is seeing bunnies right now. After that shot by Otis, broke his back, elbow drop over the top, going for another pin here. CeeLo with a 1, 2. Bradley in there to break up the pin. Didn't need it, though. Lamont had enough to kick out.
Almost looked like Bradley shoved CeeLo there.
Yeah, kind of like he grabbed his arm.
He may have known he wasn't going to get to Lamont in time, but needed to do something.
A rough shot, Lamont Potts off the top. Otis caught him. Oh!
Lamont spiking right. Otis right on the head. I don't think Otis realized that Bradley had made the tag.
I think you're a little shook right now after that one.
I might be.
Oh, look at that taunting Barackus with that fall-away slam. Would you taunt Barackus? Is that a good idea?
I mean, I'm not Bradley, but no. But at the same time, I think Bradley really wants to establish that, you know, he's the big man of CCW here.
He's the dominant
He's
one.
the big one. He's the big man of the CCW tag team division.
Well, they definitely wore the right colored tights for going for that title opportunity. Gold is what they're looking for. As you see him slamming Otis back and back and back into that corner. Now throwing Lamont into it, spears him right in the midsection. Otis on the ground now. Lamont in control. And now he's taunting Barackus. I don't think that's smart, Allie.
I don't think so either, but I'm not going to be the one to face Barackus.
Well, not yet. Careful what you say. He's mean. I believe the fight between him and KLD just ended a couple of hours ago, actually.
Yeah, just enough time to get for him to come down from St. Louis to make it to the show.
Lamont going for a pin here on Otis. Looks like Casey's fighting. Aaron Clay there broke that one up.
Because, again, this is a first fall to the finish. Whoever gets the first pinfall or submission, they get the championship opportunity here.
And that creates a unique dynamic, Asa, where you want to let your team, you know, you want them to get beat up, the other teams, but you also can't let them get beat up so badly that someone else gets the pinfall.
Exactly, but you see there, Casey's Finest dropping off the apron, maybe hoping that the LA Hustlers and the Crowleys are going to wear each other down even more.
They may just not want to get in the ring with Otis. I mean, that guy is...
That's fair.
A little unstable. Bradley back in control now. Oh, boot to the face there. Otis not looking so hot. Gonna go for the pin here. Only gets a 2 Jen on the outside. Looks concerned. or hungry. I can't tell.
You saw the Hustlers there have to make the start there because they don't want this match to end if they're not in the ring.
No, and that's the thing. You know, these other teams, they're just watching right now and seeing what happens, and that's not a good position to be in. Scoop slam there by Brad. They're going to tag in Lamont once again. What we got here?
Front suplex dropping Lamont across Otis there. Notice, Lamont goes for the cover. Jen very quick to break it up.
Saw that coming. I mean, they might not be the most stable when it comes to basic functions, but in the ring, these guys are dangerous. As you see right there, what was that, Dalton, a hammerlock DDT?
I believe so, yeah. He had the arm wrench behind him and just slammed him to the mat.
Ow, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lamont is rocked. Otis, but unable to capitalize. He's not going for the cover. You got to think he's trying to get his bearings here so he can get back to Jen.
You know who looks relaxed? Barackus and Joey O'Riley.
I mean, I think them and Casey's Finest both. They're playing it smart right now. They're keeping an eye on the match. They're letting two of the more established tag teams just wear each other down, inflict mass amounts of punishment, and they gotta be picking their spot here to be able to take advantage.
Yeah, and that's a bad spot to be in, especially if you're the Hustlers right now. Both of those guys have got to be worn out. They're getting tired. But do you want to tag in a fresher tag team to come in and possibly steal your victory?
Not worn down enough for Bradley to get another big boot into a side Russian leg sweep. Not tired enough for Bradley to continue to run his mouth at Barackus there in the corners. Lamont gets a very close 2 count.
Jen has the wherewithal to kick out of that, and it's bad already. And Barackus and Joey O'Riley completely fresh. Leo D and Aaron Clay completely fresh. While these two teams goes for it again, are just beating the hell out of each other. Lamont going for another pin there, and Leo D, the People's Prince, smart enough kicking him off. I think he realizes that they've got to be getting tired. Jim Crowley has taken a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want to leave it up to chance. What's Lamont doing here as he comes up to the second rope? Goes for a splash, but Jen moves out of the way. Lamont ate all of the canvas there.
Now Jen looks like he's going for a tag. Oh, he's in the corner of Big Barackus and Joey O'Riley. Who'd he tag? Oh, no.
Here comes Barackus.
Godzilla ain't got on him. I censored myself.
Oh! Standing double arm choke slam just.
Dalton, when was the last time we saw Barackus?
I believe it was against.
It was against Kaeley in the one night.
Yeah, it was in the Riot match. Yeah,
I forgot that fight. If you listen, you can still hear them punching.
Now
each
Barackus
other.
might be getting the.
Hey, come on, man.
And again, Bradley.
I think that's the second time.
Puts his hands on CeeLo to break up the pin.
Now he's got to be careful here. What happens if Bradley gets himself DQ'd? Is the match declared? Is it a mistrial or?
I don't know if Lamont will even know because he just bounced off of Barackus' shoulder block there.
No, I believe he thinks he's back in Lazora right now.
Now we see some teamwork here. Joey O'Riley tagging in.
You mentioned earlier this is not an established tag team. These guys, two incredible singles competitors put together. Dalton, have these two teamed before that you know of?
No, this is the first time. Barackus mainly stays inside of Missouri and close to the East St. Louis area. Joey O'Riley wrestles in Indiana and Illinois. This is the first time they've teamed together. It's going to be exciting to see what they can do.
Barackus picked a great partner.
Joey O'Riley with a standing moonsault. Oh, and again, Bradley.
I think he saw him coming.
Yeah. But Joey O'Riley is so quick. His strikes are so effective. He's such a good high flyer, but he's also smart. And as we saw there, but now Bradley gets his way in with a double axe handle just right across the top of the head.
That was after a gouge to the eyes on Joey O'Riley. So a little bit of dirty tactics here by the Hustlers, not to be unexpected, honestly. And back to Tawny Barackus unfazed. Unfazed. My second favorite Mortal Kombat character, Barackus. It's a Baraka joke.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
There you go.
Bradley tagging in Lamont here with the quick double team.
Aaron Clay and Leo D still not in this match at all. Oh! Double clothesline there, and both men are down. CeeLo checking on them, and you got to think that the Hustlers are just so tired at this point.
Yeah, Ben, at this point, it's whoever is going to get tagged in here is going to have a huge advantage. As we saw earlier, a member of, you don't have to only tag into a member of your own team. Anyone can come in and be legal right now. So is it going to be Jen and Bradley or either of the Crowleys really? And it is. It's Jen coming in.
I think that's smart. Joey O'Riley picking, and Lamont going back for his tag team partner, but Joey picking in Jim Crowley, who's also tired. That's smart, not to pick a fresh guy who might come in there and clean house on Lamont.
Right, and I think the Hustlers have a good strategy here of trying to keep one of them in the match at all times, because if they're in the match, they have the potential to hold on to control here. Oh! Spinebuster clothesline double team here is... Oh, but Barackus breaks it up.
I don't think Bradley saw him. Bradley probably just stopped him. Bradley just got cold clocked. Cold cocked. Clocked. I don't know how it goes.
Bradley gets dumped to the outside, and Barackus is quick to follow, and Bradley's not talking a whole lot of nonsense right now.
Oh! Yeah, it's breaking down here. Barackus and Bradley, we've been wanting to see this. It is on at the Super Show too.
And we've seen this before. If Barackus takes something as an insult, he will hold on to it for a little bit.
Remember what happened with him and KLD? He eliminated by KLD and took it very personally.
Right, and now Barackus is just taking it to everybody at ringside. Lamont, Otis, everyone. Meanwhile, Leo D broke up a pin there from Joey O'Riley, and now Leo D and Jen going at it in the corner here.
Would that count as a tag?
I don't know, but Joey O'Riley over the top rope taking down his own tag team partner and both of the Hustlers.
Meanwhile, in the ring, Aaron Clay rope. He got him. He got Joey.
The Casey's Finest just stole it.
Never even in the match, and Aaron Clay just got the pin on Jen.
I don't know if Aaron can believe it.
Joey O'Riley can't believe it. Well, this was an easy night of work for KC's Finest, and they're your new #1 contenders. Celebrate, in fact, gentlemen. Jen's standing there.
I don't know how impressed Jen's going to be with that.
Well, who the hell knows what he's thinking? With those lights behind him, he looks like a deranged Mickey Mouse. Ethereal.
He almost looks amused.
I think they're leaving.
But yeah,
that's smart.
That's probably a good call if you're Casey's Finest.
You won the match. You got the #1 contendership. Get out.
But they played it smart. That's exactly what they needed to do. Let the other teams wear themselves down. And
I think they're literally running away at this point.
And now they're making their escape as the Hustlers and Barackus and Joey O'Riley here continuing to brawl. Oh, backbreaker.
God, Barackus is a beast. With roots in the trucking industries dating back to the early 30s and being in business since 1985, we are confident in handling all of your transportation needs. We can do it all. Having over 150 truck and 300 trailers at our hands, we have drivers and customers all over the country and continue to build on that daily. We are also certified by the Women's Business Enterprise National Council. All that being said, we would love to speak with you about joining our team. PTI, ran by family, work together like family.
Welcome back to CCW Chaos. Right now we're going to go all the way back to our first ever CCW Women's title match. This match is going to feature smoking hot Nikki Lane versus Little Bit. Let's take it to the ring.
And now in our main event, we have an incredible matchup for you. Nikki Lane versus Marni Gras. And this is for the CCW Women's Championship. The first ever CCW Women's Champion will be crowned tonight. And you have the powerhouse Nikki Lane going up against Marni Gras, who's been here since the beginning. One of the most popular women wrestlers in this area, maybe in the entire world. And what an historic night you guys are here to see. Dalton, who do you give the advantage to in this match?
It's hard to say. We have seen these two go at it since the beginning of Nikki being here at CCW. You have the speed advantage. You have to give to Marni Gras. The strength advantage very much goes to Nikki Lane.
This is another classic David versus Goliath matchup in a lot of ways. Allie, who do you have in this?
It's hard.
You and I, we saw Marni Gras in her first match, the first ever CCW event.
I believe that was Little Bit, though.
I'm sorry, that is a different person from what I understand. They do look alike, though.
I don't think Marni Gras agrees.
There's their first look at the CCW Women's Championship.
And that's a beautiful, beautiful title that Kaeley is holding there. Senior referee Kaeley. Checking out Nikki, checking out Marni, make sure nothing in the boots there. You talk about a storied rivalry here in CCW. Nikki Lane and Marni Gras, definitely no love lost between them. Nikki came out to save Marni a couple of months ago, and we thought maybe they were going to be on the same side, that maybe they were old friends. Nikki quickly turned her back on Marni, though, aligned herself with Sarah Summers, and ever since then, these two have gone at it tooth and nail, and Nikki going hard, quick, laying her down with that neck breaker.
Not.
Oh, and Marni with a slap to the face.
Nikki almost surprised. She really thought that she had her with that initial hard neck breaker.
Marni fires back with a couple shots in a row. And a lot of people think Marni deserves that title. She's been here so long. She's fought so hard. But, God, when you've got to go up against Nikki Lane to win that title, good luck.
I was going to say, tell Nikki Lane that she doesn't deserve that championship and see if you're able to walk away from that conversation.
Dalton, Nikki Lane, another great wrestler here in CCW who's wrestled all over the place, and a lot of accolades to her.
Yes, multiple championships in Tennessee as well as Arkansas.
And we talked earlier about that speed of Marni Gras, how quickly she's able to just scramble up that to the turnbuckle in a hard kick. And
got her on a leg scissor, a head scissor right there. Rolls her over. Nikki Lane would love to add the CCW women's title to her list, but Marni Gras having none of it right now. Arm drag takes her down, puts her in an arm bar, is what it's called.
If you tap, she'll let go.
Either way. Marni Gras, better watch herself out there on the ropes, though.
We've seen her use the ropes to her advantage with this kind of arm breaker here. She's got it locked in.
Got to count to 5, going to use every second of it. No, breaks it kind of early. Oh, knee to the chest. Marni going to bring it back to the ring. Can't pin her on the outside there, but Nikki reverses that into a clothesline. Is going to go for another pin here. Hooks the leg. Marni, way too much spirit. Kicks out at 1.5. Face buster by Nikki Lane. Going to go for another pin here. She is just relentless. How do you combat the power of Nikki Lane?
Marni's really going to have to use her speed, that quickness. We've seen it before with the blocking a strike and then answering with 3 of her own.
Oh, look at this. Choking Marni Gras across that middle rope there. Nikki Lane, just vicious. One of the most vicious wrestlers, female or male, you will see in CCW. But Marni, if there's a wrestler in this organization that has spirit, that has the most spirit, it has to be Marni Gras. But Nikki Lane ramming her face into that. Marni Gras thankfully blocks that. Throws a couple shots to Nikki Lane's face.
Those shots to the turnbuckle may have taken their toll, but it doesn't really look. Oh,
Nikki reverses it. Punch to the face, punch to the face. Going one after another. What's she going to have planned here?
Oh, no.
I was going to slam her off the top rope, off the middle rope there. Marni trying to fight out, but sidewalk slam from the second rope. Almost had her there. Both these women fighting for that, to be the first ever CCW Women's Champion, and they both want it so badly.
And that slam could have driven all of the air out of Marni Gras.
Oh, Nick took a kick there to the stomach. Marni Gras, another kick to the stomach. Bounces off the rope. Flipping neck breaker. Not in a great position for a pin, though.
But bridges over, tries it anyway.
It was smart to go for the pin. Not quite in the right position, but definitely a smart move on Marni Gras' behalf. Trying to get that quick pin, trying to get that title win.
And even if Nikki kicks out, that's a lot of energy exerted having to kick out of an early pinfall like that. Every
little thing you do in this business will hurt you. So you have to be really careful how much energy you expend doing simple things like kicking out, running, climbing. You have to gauge yourself very, very carefully.
Marni Gras kind of playing to the crowd, wanting to see
giving Nikki a chance to do. Nikki got a chance to get up, though, and Nikki caught her on the top rope.
It's why the crowds love her, but
got her in electric chair position here.
Nikki Lane just so dangerous, as we're probably about to see.
Marni trying to punch out of it, and she does. Tosses Nikki Lane to the outside.
But Nikki's able to hold on.
Oh, yeah. Marni tried to go off the rope, didn't make it. Nikki pulled her back, bounced her head off that rope, and that had to hurt. Marni shaking, gets guillotined on the top rope there. But Marni with the strength and energy to kick her almost into the guardrail there. These two are going at it tooth and nail. Dangerous position.
Rana, but
Nikki holds on.
Nikki Lane
God.
No.
Right into the ring post.
Face first.
Marni Gras is hurt. Crowd voicing their displeasure with that one. That was absolutely brutal, and I think Marni Gras might have some serious injuries.
Look how proud of herself that Nikki Lane is.
So strong. We get it.
You've heard the stories. You've seen the post on social media. What are we talking about? Kenny's Flippin' Burgers. Now open in Cape Girardeau, Kenny's offers mouth-watering half-pound hand-pattied burgers and 29 unique recipes, as well as our over-the-top shakes and much more. Stop in and taste the best burgers in town at our Cape Girardeau location at the West Park Mall, as well as our original Chaffee location. We make what other burger joints won't. Come in and see us, and remember, enjoy your flippin' burger.
Gaming Grounds is your one-stop shop for all your gaming needs. Whether it's retro or current gen, you can find it at Gaming Grounds and even try before you buy in our arcade area. We also offer trades, pre-orders, special orders, repairs, parties, and more. Find us at gaminggrounds.com. Well, apparently someone thinks she still sucks.
Nikki was taking a victory lap here.
Well, she, on the one hand, earned it by laying just Marni out like that,
blasting her face into that turnbuckle.
And at the same time, you don't want to give Marni Gras a second to recover out there.
You see her; she's trying to search around for Marni Gras hiding under the ring. And
smart and kind of unorthodox to get away from Nikki Lane, crawling under the ring. But it worked because she caught her by surprise.
Just blindsides her, now just laying in with those punches.
Marni hopefully a little bit fresher after taking a breather after that brutal move by Nikki Lane. What you got planned here? Oh, Nikki catches her and slams her down on the outside of the apron.
Just cutting the legs out from underneath her.
Nikki Lane is dangerous. Might be looking to finish off Marni right here. Marni definitely in pain. Well, fisherman suplex. Caught her. But her leg was in the rope.
Too close to the ring.
I don't think she realized how close she was to that ring rope. That might have been it right there. That was beautifully executed fisherman suplex. But Marni Gras landed with her leg on the rope. Didn't even have to get a foot up there. That may have just been luck for Marni Gras. But Marni Gras rolls her up.
Oh, she got her.
She did. She got her with a surprise pin. Marni Gras has won this match and is your first ever CCW Women's Champion. Nikki Lane can't believe it.
Oh, she's beside herself.
Marni Gras lucking out with that fisherman suplex being so close to the rope. I don't think Nikki Lane recovered from that. She was so surprised. She was thrown off by it.
Well, we saw her yelling at Kaeley to continue the count. She didn't understand why.
And Kaeley, kudos to him right there to catch the foot on the rope. Absolutely blatant. Marni Gras managed to catch her in a surprise roll-up. Nikki Lane didn't see it coming. I don't think she had any idea. She just didn't think to kick out of it.
The amount of punishment she'd inflicted on Marni Gras, especially after slamming her face into that steel post, she maybe got overconfident. Maybe underestimated Marni Gras, which, as you can tell,
big mistake.
Never a good idea.
Not only was Marni Gras lucky, or not only is she the champion, she's lucky to be alive right now after taking that shot. So much acclaim and kudos to Marni Gras, your new women's champion in Cape Championship Wrestling. Well deserved. Congratulations to Marni Gras. Crowd letting her know how appreciative they are.